how you see the world is how the world will see you. If you see the world as you're this guy, you're a 100K earner, you're a businessman, top dog, you're seriously going to start to believe that and you're going to start to act like it and it's going to become true. What's going on, guys? Whether you're somebody who's very early in your self-improvement journey or you're well on your way, making 6 figures, 7 figures, that's great, but I have some news or I have some things I want to share with you guys. This channel is very personal to me and it's my documentation / path to success. And if it's people I can inspire or motivate along the way, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's exactly why I'm even posting how I'm feeling or what's going through my head. So I want to share with you guys a few quick things I've learned so far since I started my journey in about 2023 that you can implement. Now, by no means am I some high ticket earner right now. I'm your average kid trying to make his way up. And there's a few things I've learned that I promise you can take from this video. So listen in and let's not waste any more time. So the first thing I've learned so far is that emotions cannot be a driving force in what you have to do. Now, don't get me wrong, we all have things that we're very passionate about, whether it's fitness, business, reading, running. I don't know what it is for you, but for me, it's most definitely fitness. So emotion has never really driven me to get in shape. Whether I'm tired, angry, sad, happy, I'm in the gym. But what I have learned is that in things that I'm not exactly good at or perfect at yet, I need to cut out emotion. One bad day where I feel angry, upset, or sad because of my outcomes cannot be a driving force. It cannot continue onto the next day or the next, whatever you're doing. You cannot let emotions drive you because at the end of the day, there are killers out there who know and understand that emotion cannot drive you. There are things that need to get done regardless of how you're feeling. And if you want to sit there and feel angry, feel sad, feel upset, there's another guy out there who's going to do it, and he'll do it before you. So, emotion. Learn to take control of your emotions. Now, it's controversial, but as men, I would firmly argue we're more emotional than women. And a man who can control his emotions is an unbreakable, unstoppable man. So before you even do anything else, get your emotions in check ASAP. Now, this is one I'm really working on, and I'm starting off with it because I've realized it in the last couple of weeks or so. You think you're under control until you're put into a high stress, emotional situation where you're really tested. The guys who can stay composed and be emotionless when it comes to doing what they need to do are the guys who are always going to win. The second thing I've learned so far on my journey is that you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself, bro. And I've been reading Goggins' book, You Can't Hurt Me. I started it today, actually. And I'm on page 50 or so, second chapter. So I read his backstory, his upbringing. And I didn't even know Goggins' backstory until I read his book, actually. I just knew him as a motivational guy, unbreakable mindset. And now it's clear as day to me why he's the way he is, bro. If you think right now, I don't care your situation, the viewer right now. If you think you've got some shitty upbringing, I don't care what it is. There's people out there with worse than you. And by no means do I think I had a shitty upbringing. I'm actually happy for mine. But it's got me even more motivated now, just reading his book. Because it's like, damn, bro, like, to think a guy like Goggins could achieve what he's achieved I have no excuse, bro. I'd feel so lazy. I'd feel like a fucking fib if I could not become successful after reading what he's been through. Bro, all odds possible. Think of the shittiest upbringing you can, and he went through it, probably worse. So, if you're fat, you're out of shape, you're lazy, you can't attract women, whatever your problems are in life, you have no reason to feel sorry for yourself, because this guy's been through it and worse, alright? Stop being lazy, realize what needs to get done. And one thing I've really noticed, and if you watch Andy Elliott, bro, if you watch his sales videos, you know what I'm about to say, what he says, bro. Train or complain. And this isn't just about sales, it's about literally anything in life. Gym, your business, reading, better habits. Train or complain. There's no in between. Get the work in or complain. There's no in between. And if you're going to sit there and complain, you have no right to think that you should deserve certain things. Train or complain. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is my life. This is your life. If there's something you want, I'm not going to give it to you. No one else is going to give it to you. You have to get up and work and earn what you want. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and train or complain. Get to work or complain about it. One quick thing I want to throw into the middle of this video that I've learned is from Andrew Tate. And he says that if there's anything you can't do, it's never an I can't situation. It's an I won't situation. If you've tried to make money, you've tried to do better for yourself, sleep earlier, create better habits, and you failed at it, it was never an I can't situation. It's an I won't do it. You tried and you failed, and you're like, you know what? I won't do it, bro. I give up. I quit. So, there's nothing in this life that you cannot do. If you want to make money, you can do it. If you want to get in shape, you can do it. If you want to talk to more women, you can do it. But what you're telling yourself is not, I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't want to do it. I tried. I failed. It's too hard. It's never I can't. It's I won't. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about stuff you want to achieve, bro. If you quit, if you give up midway, it was never an I can't do it. I won't do it. I give up. The last one I want to talk about, and probably one of the bigger ones for me, is that you need to stop thinking future oriented. Stop thinking about when I have the money, when I'm able to travel, when I buy that car, when I have this, when I have X, when I have Y. And start thinking about one day at a time. What the fuck are you going to do today? All right? Stop thinking about next week, next month, 4 months ahead. What are you going to do today? And I've said this in my earlier videos, and John Mark Stevenson says this a lot too. It's not about the outputs. You have to think about the inputs. What are you going to put into this shit? Whether you want to get in shape, make money, whatever, bro. What are you going to put into it to get what you want? It's not about what you want. It's what you're going to put in. Because the more you put in, the more you get out. We've all heard that, bro. The more you put into what you want, the more you'll get out of it. Stop thinking about next month, next week even. What the fuck are you going to do today? What are you going to do today to push you better, to make you better for tomorrow? Now, for me, for example, right, there's unbreakables, right? The gym, cold shower, Stairmaster, reading, working on sales videos, whatever it is for you, brother. There's things you have to do today, every day. What are you going to put in to get out? And then with that is act like the guy who's already there. So it kind of sounds counterintuitive. One day at a time, but during that day, act like that guy who's already making that money has what you want, right? Act like that guy who has 100K in the bank right now. Whether you have 50 in the bank right now or 50K. Act like the guy who has 100, a million. Act like that guy. Because, bro, you have to become so fucking delusional. It sounds stupid because I'm such a level-headed guy. I'm such a realist with myself. If there's something I know I probably can't do, or something that's very out of reach, I'll let myself know, bro. Like, don't hold your breath on this. But one thing I actually have to work on, which sounds so crazy to me, is I have to become so fucking delusional. Like, people have to start laughing at me and shit. Like, when I tell people, yo, like, I want a year, it's next year. Or whatever the hell it is, right? I need men to be laughing at me and telling me, yo, like, what are you talking about? Because the more delusional you are, the more you're going to start to believe it. Because think about it, right? You create your reality. How you see the world is how the world will see you. If you see the world as you're this guy, you're a 100K earner, you're a businessman, top dog, you're seriously going to start to believe that, and you're going to start to act like it, and it's going to become true. So that's one thing I need to work on, bro. Be so fucking delusional, like crazy, like mental illness type shit. Like people telling me, yo, like you're like pipe down, bro. But like seriously, like I'm trying to not be funny, but that's legit how you have to think, bro. You have to be so crazy about this shit, so obsessed with it, so obsessed with your goals, what you want to do. But at the same time, focus one day at a time. Don't think about next month, but think about bro. If I want to boil it down, how would the guy who wants what you have act? How would he act? Whether you have it right now or not, how would he act? Would he be the type of guy to scroll on TikTok? Would he be the type of guy to stay up late? Would he be the type of guy to whatever it is that's your vices, bro? Would he do those things? And I'm gonna quote Tate one more time here, right? He said, bro, like in an alternate universe, the guy that you want to become exists, bro. In a different world, he's walking the earth. And the only reason why you can envision him is because he's true. He's out there. You just have to find him. Act like that guy who's already there, whether you have what you want or not. because the more you believe something, the more you'll start to act like it. Like, the more you tell yourself that I'm some successful guy, I'm him, I'm confident, nothing can break me. The more you tell yourself those things, the more it will actually probably become true. If I keep telling myself, bro, I'm ugly, I can't do it, I'm self-conscious, I'm not sure, you're gonna start to believe that, bro. Your mind is that's the final thing I'll say. Your mind is either your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. There's no in between with that. Your mind is either your biggest fan, bro. He wants you to win, or he's your biggest hater. He's like, fuck you, I don't want to see you win. There's no in between. And that's one I also am battling very heavily, right? Obviously, I believe I'm going to have everything I want. But I need to eradicate those times where I'm just not sure. There should never be uncertainty with what you want or what needs to get done. You need to be 100% all the time, right? As or the leader of our sales team, I should say. Protect the conversation, bro. Protect that convo in your head. Protect it. Make it sacred. Your mind is the biggest thing you need to take control of or have control of. Do not let weak thoughts enter your head, right? Because the second you do, it's contaminating you and it's affecting you. Your mind is your biggest ally. If you can control that motherfucker, bro, there's nothing you can't do. So, these are all things I've learned so far. I'm by no means some successful guy. I'm literally at work right now. But I'm on the way there, bro. And if I can lock in and master all of the things I've mentioned to myself today and to you guys, there's nothing you can't do, realistically. So, lock in, boys. Life is what you make it, bro. In your mind. Your mind is the greatest thing you have, bro. The way you perceive this world is how the world will perceive you. Let's get to work. 2025 is going to be a huge year, no matter what happens. It's always about growth. It's a never-ending marathon. There's no finish line to this shit. So, let's keep working. I'm happy with where I'm at, and we're going to keep grinding. So, as always, boys, peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Fishbowl, send shots, bed blocks in the back, earthquakes and selling cracks. All my niggas into that, you send a shot, we send it back. All fast, no cap. Put my hat to the back, 100,000 in the back. Look, $11 an hour ain't enough to live. So I'ma go in every store and I'ma strike this shit. They tryna lock a nigga up and I'm like, fuck a bit. Cause either way, mommy still gon' love a kid. I just took 20 from the city, they like, who is you? A lot of niggas talking shit that they don't really do. I'm about to turn my Air Force Ones into a Gucci shoe.